chains with the name on the check. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I don't know about y'all, but I die by respect. And that's real, that's real, that's real. I'ma live in the meantime. Haters telling me to chill cause they need time. Rest in peace, it's the G-A-N-G. Hate on me cause we ain't leave the sea vacant. We taking the R.A.P. game to a new place. I swear that we got this tied like a shoelace for real. Wherever I go, my homies come to. I love my squad. We up in this gang, love with it. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. I love my squad. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this gang, love with it. Wherever I go, my homies come to. We up in this thing, love with it.
Let's take them back.
Yeah, 94. As the preacher takes the pulpit, fix your coat, prepare for 40 below spit. 7 days of heaven's ways and hang-ups. Chris and Ryan again, and we wishing anybody who isn't wishing us well bankrupt. A L and whatever else ain't up. As far as me, I'm still caught up in all the... Still calling my expendables cause it's hard to believe I can fit all of them boys in one... And the streets start trembling. It's way too many it seems. Too many witnesses. Up and down with their visions of what a street is. I call it the seesaw syndrome. Syndrome, maybe you make a mistake, you lose. And this is for the real hip-hop who would never, ever, ever ask me am I...
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. For Philadelphia, they went 2-0 against this team last season, looking to continue that string of victories tonight. Hey, let's talk about a guy we'll be watching tonight, the Manimal, Kenneth Faried. Just a madman on the floor and is perhaps one of the most active players in the league.
That's right, Ernie. He's from the Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. He plays with the heart of a lion in every aspect of the game. He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. Shout out to Brick City.
Brick City, wow, but closer is New York City to him. That's why he got that game, I think, Shaq.
And now let's send it down to Kevin Harlan as we approach tip-off.
Hello and welcome, everyone, to another exciting edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by my colleagues Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Coming in off the road, the 76ers are back in Philadelphia for this game and going against Denver, their first meeting of the season. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
And one of the few bright spots of their last season was sweeping the season series in this matchup.
Yeah, for sure. Neither team a big-time contender in their respective conferences, Greg, but when the teams are fairly evenly matched, it can still be entertaining basketball.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. Faried and Nurkic in the middle. Bill Barton is out there with Moutier, and it's Gallinari in its small forward. Now here's Okafor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Moutier kicks to Faried. Here's Barton. And the rejection by Noel. They recover it. Here's Gallinari. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. This one for three. And again, Denver no good.
Yeah, early on, 3 misses to open the game. Their offense right now still trying to find its way.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. There's a screen by Noel. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The 76ers shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So he gets them both. For Denver, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Moutier dishes to Fareed. First quarter, just over a minute played. Here's Barton. And the rejection by Noel.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
Okafor against Gallinari. Here's Noel, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that 2-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
It's been a slow start here for Denver. 6-point game. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
They just looked stable pretty much from the get-go, guys. I mean, sometimes you'll see some inconsistencies come up in a road game that you don't see at home, but not the case in that one.
Tremendous balance on display, Greg. I mean, when you look at who was carrying the scoring load, making assists, playing unselfishly, I mean, they had it all working, and that led to the nice road win.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game right now. Fareed, no good on the free throw. Quick start here for the 76ers in this one. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. I mean, from the top to the bottom of that roster, everybody was locked, loaded, and spraying jumpers.
On the clock, the drive by Smith. Philadelphia needs to get a shot on. Moutier with the rebound.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Gallinari wide open. No good from outside. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Smith kicks to Okafor. Back to Smith, and there's the pass to Ingram. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Slim's got himself on the board with 3 there.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Moutier kicks to Nurkic. Now the dish to Gallinari. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
Excellent, really solid job actually by the defense to get in his way as he was going up for that one.
To the paint, deflects the pass. Ingram passes to Okafor. Nurkic with the block. And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. Smith with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Celtics in Boston.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
That's exactly why you don't leave your feet until the shooter elevates. He went for that pump fake, hook, line, and sinker.
And Fareed kicks to Gallinari. Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. Screen by Fareed. Here's Moutier, and he sinks the shot coming off the strong pick.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now, here is Smith. There's the pick. Inside, here's Ingram. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Slim's got 5.
Boy, that was a rugged screen set there, fellas, and the defense didn't even try to go through that one.
Fareed setting the pick for Gallinari. A step back shot here. And it's Gallinari again missing.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the quarter.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Okafor. Noel sets a screen for Okafor. And there's the feed to Noel. And he dunks it after the pick frees him up.
And it really starting to look like they're going to have one of those days where nothing goes wrong.
Well, Greg, they certainly haven't done anything wrong so far. Stretching the lead into double digits already.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
You know what? They just are in a funk right now offensively. A good time to maybe come up with a play to get them a good look.
Well, most coaches, usually have a go-to speech or tactic that they can use when they need it most. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So it's Denver now. They trail by 11. Here's Moutier. Shot is no good. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
I was able to talk with Quinn Snyder for a moment. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
We always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
Joakim Noah is checked in for Denver. To the inside, Martin. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And really just led him to his sweet spot for that finish.
And the 76ers with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Smith with it, now defended by Moutier. And here's Smith. Here's Covington. Clock at 6. Okafor dishes to Covington. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the 76ers.
They've pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
Free throw drops for Covington. Gary Harris is checked in for Denver. Chalmers comes in for Moutier. That one falls, so he hits both of them. The Nuggets trail by 11. And Chalmers kicks it to Noah. Over to the wing. And now Philadelphia on the break. And it's good. Fought through contact. It's the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters. But if they even approximate that, watch out.
Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Chalmers pass to Noah. Denver passing it around. The 10-footer. Excellent D there from Okafor. Philadelphia leading by 14. There's the pick. Okafor with a screen on Chalmers. Feeds it to Covington. Dishes it to Cannon. Lets it go from deep. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
And it's Gallinari missing.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Pick by Okafor. Passes it to Covington. He dishes it to Cannon. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Chalmers. Pass to Jokic. He kicks to Harris. Now Chalmers. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Shot clock at 6. They need this. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes. Possession. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. 5th on the list, the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Philadelphia leading by 17. Pick by Okafor. Kicks it to Saric. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Noah. Chalmers with it. There's a screen. Six to shoot. Ball's knocked loose. And he gets it to go. No. He's got his first points of the night.
Well, I tell you what, the post play has been rock solid right off the bat.
It really has, and they've created a lot of high percentage shots in the paint here already.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Yeah, maybe a change of the game plan right now, looking at some different sets because of the matchups.
Yeah, I agree with you because they're looking to tweak things to maybe get those matchups working in their favor.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Joel Embiid comes in for Okafor, and it's Grant in for Robert Covington. The 76ers leading by 15. Now the pass to Embiid. Screened by Grant. Embiid dishes to Grant. And he dunks it down.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And, guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense, too.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
I got to find something. You're right. Denver calls timeout. Harris kicks it to Noah. And the foul goes on Isaiah Cannon. That is his first foul of the game. And it's Harris off the drive, banked in off the glass.
You have to be disciplined on defense, Kevin. Biting on every pump fake isn't going to get it done.
Philadelphia leading by 15. Embiid the screen. At the top of the key, Saric. Out to the wing. Shot clock at 6. Here's Embiid. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
They're allowing a sky-high field goal percentage. That won't get it.
Not at all, Clark. You rarely see a team surrender points this easily. They have got to do better.
Now, here is Gallinari. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis. Chalmers passes to Noah. Here's Jokic. Good, and a nice assist from Noah.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. There's the dish to Cannon. Screened by Grant. Pass to Cannon. Puts up a 3. Can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Harris. The Nuggets trail by 15. We've got 1:55 left to play here in the first. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
For Denver, they have shot just 1 free throw, missing that one earlier.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And those aren't the kind of numbers they can afford to repeat throughout this season.
And so he makes both from the line. The 76ers leading by 13. Defended by Chalmers. Embiid the screen. Cannon dishes to Embiid. It's hauled in by Harris.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
From deep, Gallinari, and that is good. Gallinari's got his first 3 points of the game.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
Now the feed to Cannon. There's a minute left here in the first quarter. To the middle, Saric. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here is Harris. 8 points his last outing. They set the screen, and Gallinari kicks to Harris. No good from 11 feet. Philadelphia leading by 12. Dishes to Embiid. Feeds to Saric. Here's Cannon. 11 points for him in that last game against the Celtics in Boston. Here's Embiid, and the call will be against Joakim Noah. That's his first foul.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Greg, those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Here's Ingram. He got it up in.